Hey guys, it is finally time to make a review, short review of my newly bought Mercedes W140 S-Class, the S350 model, the diesel one, the one with the less power and everything, but still it is an S-Class. This was a compromise that I had to do. I wanted a car like this one for such a long time, and when I realized that I can't afford a better one, I missed the chance to buy a better one. A few times I tried, but something happened every time and I couldn't buy one, so I decided to use the chance and buy this one since it was available, and at the moment I was able to purchase it. I had exactly the amount of money for this car with my last money. Actually, I bought it, so it was in the spur of the moment decision and I don't regret it. It is a project car, so it has lots of things that need attention and need to be done on it, but I will get in that a little bit later. For now, let's focus on the car itself. It is tremendous car. There are so many things that can be said about this thing, about this car, but I don't know where to start. For once, this is very large vehicle and it is so nice to have it already and to be able to start do some stuff on it. So I am happy that this car is here and I can share this with you. When I bought this car, I was very disappointed in it, and if you're interested, you can check out that video. You can easily find it on my channel, and I was very harsh when it comes to the car and the performance of it. But now, after some time has passed, because I couldn't do this review right away because of the weather and the other projects and stuff, now is not the perfect time either, but I still wanted to start creating content with this car, and I wasn't patient enough to wait any longer. So here it is, my review. What can I say? This is one of the emblematic models of the brand. This S-Class transformed so many things into the perception of the Mercedes at the time, and it was huge. It made a lot of impact when this model came out on the market. I was very young and I didn't like it when I was younger. Actually, this comes to most of the premium brands at the time, with the BMW being the exception. What else I wanted to say is that actually this car is the second of the Holy Trinity that I'm buying, the second one. I'm not trying to classify them by any sorts of order, but when it comes to the 90s, there were three vehicles, three German manufacturers that were the top of the line cars, and they were on top of the luxury segment at the time, and I called them the Holy Trinity, and this is one of them, the 7 Series of the BMW and Audi, the A Series A8. I tried to buy an Audi, but for the moment I didn't have the luck to buy one. So in future I'm hoping to buy one so I can have the whole collection, but at the moment this is gonna be enough, my Mercedes and my BMW. So I will compare them because I believe it is gonna be interesting video. But let's get back to the S-Class. So this car, despite being the diesel one, it has lots of features, and on the outside I don't know what to say, except I am surprised how it looks squarish, but at the same time everything is so rounded and it kind of fits so well, strangely. I don't know why, but from afar, when you look at the car, it is like square, typical design for the Mercedes from that time. But when you get closer, you can see that the profile of the car is rounded from the rooftop to the wheels. The shape of the car is rounded, and also from the front or the back, doesn't matter, when you go through the length of the car it is rounded as well. The lines on the rooftop and on the trunk, on the bumpers, everything is rounded in a way. So I find this to be very interesting mixture of sharp and rounded forms. So it is very cool, and it looks very beautiful when you see it. A very elegant design, and the simplicity of it kind of makes it stand out nowadays. But we'll see if I will leave the car this way, because I don't know if you've been to my channel, but I have these crazy ideas about the design, and probably on stage 1 I will just paint the car and leave it as it is, but later on I can go on and change the bumpers, change the fenders and other stuff. So we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do with this car yet, but I know that I want to do so many things, and which one is gonna be first, I have no idea. So the car has lots of problems, but I'm gonna get into them a little bit later. As I mentioned, I want to show you the interior of the car. Unlike the 124's Mercedeses, the mirrors on the outside are the same, very symmetrical and beautiful. The car is very wide, very wide, and very tall. I don't know why this is, but it is very spacious inside. When you look at the car, simply look at it, it doesn't look like much, but when there is another car compared to this thing, this just stands out. The car is very large, and this is shown very well inside of the car. It is very spacious, very comfortable, and has tons of room. So what can I say about the design? I don't know actually. Let me get inside of the car. It is gonna be more comfortable this way. It is a very strange design in my opinion. When I was looking pictures before, because I never had the chance to sit or drive or ride in car like this one before I purchased this one. So I even bought this car without driving it. Everything happened very fast. I didn't waste much time trying to bargain, and I just bought the car. This is very strange to me. All of the switches for the ventilation inside of the car are concentrated over here. You can see that the switches that are responsible for the ventilation on the side are also here. So it is kind of strange, but you get used to it. It has two separate buttons over here for the different compartments. We have a compartment over here. On the newer model over here we have board computer, but in my case it is additional Parktronic that is hidden inside of here. And the other button is for the glove compartment. It is small, nothing actually fits in there. We have airbags, we have electric seats with memory on this side. To be honest, this particular car has lots of features. We have typical stuff for the Mercedes over here, buttons, we have heating, this is to drop the headrests in the back, and climate control, heating in the front seats that can be adjusted. It has electric mirrors, and also the main mirror is electric one, and it is monochromatic, I think. I don't know what the term is, that it automatically getting darker, so for the driver not to be blinded from the cars behind. All of the windows are electric ones, and you can see that there is a damage on here. This is armrest, and it has glove compartment on top, and also there is a glove compartment underneath that has a lid as well. A very nice. And one thing I can say about this thing is that it is very comfortable. Very strange dashboard. The cluster has lots of gauges and it is huge, simply huge. And I didn't like the way that it ends before, but now when I'm used to it, it isn't a big deal. It has adjustable steering wheel. It is electric one that it is controlled from here. The seat, the steering wheel are controlled by the memory functions. You can adjust them and simply use that. It is comfortable. So what I want to mention is that in my case, my car has broken lids on these are the shades, and on the mirrors the lids are broken, so I ended up buying new set with second-hand ones for the both sides. This is the first thing that I bought for this car, and I intend to replace them because it is very ugly. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm sorry for repeating myself 100 times, but I tried to not forget anything. This is another storage unit. It is small one, but it is nice. You can see that on that mirror I don't have a cover. I have to find. The seats are damaged, and there are so many things that are wrong with this car, but I will get into it in future. It is very strange storage, very deep. I don't know, probably some paperwork can fit in here. Let me show you. Very nice. On these old Mercedeses you can see where is the fire extinguisher. Very comfortable. This is another damage that I have to deal with, and you can see the condition of my seat. One moment. At the moment, one thing that I have to mention is that the car has soft close, vacuum on the doors, but the compressor that is responsible for it sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm guessing that the same compressor is responsible for the locking of the doors, and at the moment I have to unlock the car by hand manually each door. I will have to get into that as well, this problem, I mean. And I want to show you the design on the back. Very nice. This seat is in better condition than the front. The driver's seat at the moment is very far back, but you can see that there is more than enough room in front of my feet. So it feels very nice. It has climate control for the back as well. It has mirrors for the back as well on the both sides, and sunroof. I forgot to mention that it has a sunroof as well. So many features. It is with automatic gearbox, as you probably saw, but I forgot to mention that. And on top of that is with the it doesn't have the shades on the back doors, privacy shades that some of them have, but still it has the double window on the doors, so it is supposed to be quiet inside of the car. But when I drove this thing, it was very noisy. Probably the fault is with the windshield, the front windshield, which probably is separated from the body of the car, probably unglued or something, I don't know, because a couple of times I had this scenario, including the 124s, where both of them with unglued windshield, which made a lot of noise in the cabin. I'm not sure, but I will investigate. What I want to show you is the trunk of the car, which is large as well. I'm sorry, this video is becoming such a long one, but I'm very excited about this car. There are so many things that I want to say, but probably I will make tons of more content with it, and I will be able to share everything that I will most certainly forget today. You can see the size of this trunk is just huge. Over here there is supposed to be a spare tire, but I don't know if, yeah, I have one, and the battery is over there. So there is a lot of things that I have to do when it comes to the trunk, but I will not get into that now. What else am I supposed to show you? Probably it is gonna be nice to show you the engine bay, to see the engine. When it comes to the engine, I have a lot of work that I have to do. The fuel pump is leaking, and the drive belt needs replacing, along with the pulleys. I don't know if you can see them. The hoses around the hydraulic pump are leaking. It is losing fluid. Over here, these plastic brackets that are for the radiator are broken. The bumper, you can see how damaged it is. There, over here, this is broken, disattached, or whatever, I don't know. There are missing pieces over here. On this side you can see the paint job is damaged. There are signs of damage from some ice drop onto the rooftop, and the bonnet, the car was probably hit on this side and this was damaged. Now it is looking kind of nice. You can see the bumper, you can see that these are damaged. Over here there is a bump and lots of other stuff. On this side you can see that the interior will need work as well. I have some rust over here that I have to deal with and a bunch of stuff, but let's start the car so you can hear the way that she works. I don't know about you guys, but there is something very calming when it comes to the way that the big diesel engines work. I like them a lot. Nothing can be compared to this sound of a big diesel engine. Look at this. Hear it. Just simply hear it. Well guys, this was pretty much the way that this car works. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you how it drives now. I will most definitely do this in some of my upcoming videos. I am not able to get this on the road at the moment. There are a few reasons for that, but it doesn't matter. I will try and make a proper test with it so you can hear and see the way it drives, how it feels and everything. At least my impressions of the car, and I'm in it. Overall, I'm very excited about this project. Hopefully you're gonna be excited to see what is gonna happen with this car in time, and incredibly happy to have it, to be able to work on it and enjoy it. I have lots of plans. We'll see what is gonna happen and how and when overall, but it is a very good beginning just to have this car in my possession, because this was the first and most important step that I had to take. I hope this video was interesting or helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next videos. If you find this content to be interesting, you may consider sharing, commenting, liking and subscribing for my channel. Stay safe, stay tuned, and bye for now.